Okay, thank you. Hello everyone. My name is Sabiha Fairoj Mahmood and your host for today. I am a child leader of Glory Future Foundation. You know, the Glory Future Foundation is a voluntary organization that officially launched on January 1, 2021, working to bring changes to the world. The Glory Future Foundation has been working on children's health awareness and education. It has been successfully conducting activities such as organizing picnics with children, raising awareness among the youth, social awareness, and about child marriage, creating awareness, tree planting, climate change, clean water, blood donation, etc. Today, we have two distinguished guests for today's discussion. We are going to discuss today about exploring poetry for humanity. We are going to hear from Francesca Kirkpatrick from America, the advisor of Glory Future Foundation, Labia Humanity from India, the advisor of Glory Future Foundation, and those who are the leaders of the future are also present with us. We are going to hear beautiful poetry recitations from children. I want to thank you all of you who are watching with us right now. Poetry reading can have a profound effect on the development of your child. In fact, experts in literacy have discovered that if a child knows a variety of nursery rhymes, by the time they are 4 years old, they are quite advanced little readers. Reciting and reading poems with your child allows you to scholar or to focus on a specific task, train their senses, exercise memory, and tune their ears. The benefits of reading poetry at an early age can be broken down into four main categories, which one is language development, cognitive development, physical development, and social or emotional development. We will hear more about this from our honorable guests. Before that, let's hear a beautiful poem from Mahir Faisal Nabil. Okay, Nabil, are you hearing me? And what the poem you are going to present today?
Okay, ma'am, I am Harry. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Firstly, I want to introduce myself. My name is Nabil. I'm from Bangladesh. Thank you to my ma'am to give me this opportunity to recite a poem. So now I'm going to read out a beautiful poem. My poem is When I Die, written by Rumi. When I die, when my coffin is being taken out, you must never think I'm missing this world. Don't shed any tears, don't lament or feel sorry. I'm not falling into a monster's abyss. When you see my corpse is being carried, don't cry for me leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm arriving at eternal love. When you leave me in the grave, don't say goodbye. Remember, a grave is only a curtain for the paradise behind. You only see me descending into the grave. Now watch me rise. How can there be an end? When the sun sets or the moon goes down, it looks like the end. It seems like a sunset, but in reality it is a dawn. When the grave locks you up, that is when your soul is freed. Have you ever seen a seed fall into earth, not rise with a new life? Why should you doubt the rise of a seed named human? Have you ever seen a bucket lowered into a well, coming back empty? When it will lament for a soul, when it can come back like Joseph from the well, when for the last time you close your mouth, your words and soul will belong to the world of no place, no time. No place, no time. Thank you.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful. I'm totally mesmerized with your beautiful
Nice, Nabil,
poem.
nice.
Okay, now we are going to the observations from our guest, but at first, my question to Francisca. How children can benefit through poetry? And what's your observation about that?
My observation is that children can use poetry in their daily lives and also to form ideas throughout the day to help them learn about history, mathematics, and many other subjects that we face in daily life. I think it's very important that families also share this because it's also a form of passing down history through their generations. If you can tell a poem, a story that is a little shorter but able to remember with of great creative thoughts.
That's great. That's great. Okay. So now we are moving to our next participant, which is Ainul Hawk Oyon. Ainul Hawk Oyon, the floor is yours. Are you here? Oyon, are you with us?
Yes,
Okay,
I'm here.
okay. Very good, very good. The floor is yours. Now you have to cheer our guests. So,
Assalamu
what
alaikum.
poetry you are
Hello,
going to present today?
I'm present today. My my today poem is Degrees of Grace in Philip's Buck.
Okay, now you can start.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. How are you all? I'm fine. I'm Ainul Haq Oyon. I live in Bagera district of Khulna division of Bangladesh. I'm very happy and excited because I'm so overwhelmed to be part of today's program, and my ma'am gave me this privilege to come to this event. Thank you, my ma'am, for giving me this opportunity. Today, I'm gonna read out a beautiful poem. My poem's name is Degrees of Grace in Philip's Buck, written by Richard Hugo. You might come here Sunday on a whim, say your life broke down. The last good kiss you had was years ago. You walked these streets laid out by the insane fast horses that didn't last. Bus that did. The tortured try of local drivers to accelerate their lives only touches are kept up. The jail turned 70 this year. The only prisoner is always in not knowing what he's done. The principle supporting business now is race, hatred of the various grades the mountain sends, hatred of the mill, the silver bill repeal, the best-liked girls who live is here for butter. One good restaurant and bus can't whip the bottom out. The 9 to 7 boom, 8 going silver mines, a dance floor built on springs. All memory resolves itself in gaze. In panoramic grain, you know the cattle eat or to stack high above the town to the cranes. The huge mill in crops for 50 years. The own fall finally down. Thank you.
Great, great. Amazing poem you just presented with us. Okay, now I'm moving forward to the next question to our second honorable guest, Labia. That how can we apply poetry to our learning daily skills? And what's your observation about that? Labia, you have to unmute your mic.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Now completely
So,
clear.
Laiba here, Laiba. It is Laiba.
Okay, okay,
First of
sorry, sorry. I'm so bad at pronouncing.
so, no, it's okay. Yeah, it always happened with me with my name. So, daily apply. poetry in our life. Poetry is very important because you can say a very big topic, you can say a story, any matter, anything what you feel in just 10 to 15 lines. So it is very easy to read it, it is very easy to observe it. If you want to apply poetry in your life, so here we can say that we are allowed to go with verses as well as free verses, but the benefit is we can learn it, because stories and articles, you know lengthy always, but poetry has limitations. In less words, more emotions, so you can easily apply in your daily life. And it is very important for your learning skill, because if you want to say something like you are a teen and you want to do a comment on a sensitive topic, what is going on social media, you can't write a story, a big article, but you can write a poetry in very easy words. And in the other sense, we take it as quotation also, what quotes we write daily. So it is very easy, you can give your views in very less words. And I appreciate both Ayan and what was the boy name, uh, I don't remember and I don't see here. So both children, you know, seriously in this uh, young age, they recited both poetries with confidence. And I appreciate much, because when I was a child, I was too, little hesitation I had, and these performance won my heart. So it is very easy to apply poetry in daily life. You can write your views in less words. Simple. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for your beautiful observation that poetry can be a protest, poetry can be any way we can just use it by in positive way. Okay, now moving forward to our next beautiful child and her presentation to Orthi. The floor is yours, Orthi. So, what poetry you are going to present?
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Firstly, I wanna introduce myself. My name's Orthi. I'm from Bangladesh. Thank you to my ma'am for giving me this privilege. Now I'm read out a beautiful poem. I hope you'd like it. Now I'm read out a beautiful poem. My poem's name is On Day a Girl Will Be Born, written by Said Sir. On day a girl will be born, she would be she would be powerful and a coward. She will be suffocated and full of creation. A girl with a unshakable behavior, a girl with a big dream, a girl with an unconditional love, a girl with an amazing wish for changing the world. She will feel the problem that's faced millions and millions girls in the world, and then will be their voice for all. On day a girl will be born. She will show the right path of all. She will seek the rights a peace for all girls who've not got it yet, haven't got the right of their own identity, haven't got the right for rising their voice when needed. On day a girl will be born. She owns be selfish, a coward. There will be big-hearted on day unopened. She will be happy and unstoppable. She will be an idol for all girls. She will be the power. She will be back. She will be break will of rule of application and will come out from the come out from the shackles for unfair. She will be the recite and change maker. On day a girl will be born. On day a girl will be born. Thank you.
Great, great, great. Very good and well done, Arti. So now to the next question to our honorable guest, Francesca, that why is poetry so important to our history and culture? Francesca, floor is yours.
Francesca. And poetry is so important to our history because throughout history, we've had many great poets as far back as anybody can remember for our libraries and the places that we can go to listen to stories and poetry. Some of the greatest poets back in history have made quite a bit of history because sometimes they can also help us with gaining freedoms and many things that we need to do in our daily life when we are struggling to think about other people's conditions, that sometimes the human condition can happen in a very strange way where there is a war or there is a crime, and poetry can come through and show you that there's another way. So let the people who are experiencing this tragedy, they can write about it and it helps them heal. So we really appreciate hearing poetry from people from other places that have had a lot of things happen to them in their life, and also young poets because they are the vision of our future. And the more poetry they learn, the more history they absorb.
Thank you for your nice, just amazing presentation about the observation of your this question. So now we are moving forward to our next poetry. That Ahnaf Hussein Yan. Ahnaf Hussein Yan, are you listening to me?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, great. Okay. So what poetry you are going to present today?
Today my poem's name is Stopping by Woods on Snow Evening.
Very good. Okay. Now share out.
Assalamualaikum everyone. How are you all? I'm fine. Firstly, I'm gonna introduce myself. My name's Sheikh Anafzat Ian. I'm from Bangladesh. Thank you to my ma'am for giving me this opportunity. I'm gonna read out a beautiful poem. Today my first name is Stopping by Woods on Snow Evening, written by Robert Frost. Whose woods these are? I think I know. His house is in the village though. He'll not seem stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bell a shake to ask if there's some mistake. The only other sounds the sweet of easy wounds and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you.
I really
Thank you
enjoy
all.
your poem, dear.
Thank you all.
Okay. So now moving to our next question, the honorable guest, Laiba. Maybe now I'm pronouncing your name perfectly. Okay. So that and then that question is for you. Where can we find more information about poetry?
Okay. So first of all, very amazing recitation by this little child, and where we can find more information about poetry. First of all, as we know that since childhood we go for libraries and study about many topics and many things. So library is very, you know, it is ancient way and also present way. So I feel that library, you should go library. And this time, as time has much changed, there are many online platforms where you can go, you can search, you can get history of the poetry, you can find out like, uh, as I'm from India, so the peoples, so the writers and poets from India have written some painful and some thought provoking poetries. ਫਿਰ again we go with America and other countries, much developed and open thought where we find. So here you can find out some emotions, but not much complaining with government and all system. So this is the information very important. So that we should know what was the history, and uh, you know every culture tells you how much we suffered and how can we go with the situation we face. So the poetries tell you what we faced in our countries, anytime, ancient time, present time, future time. And there are a lot of platforms where you can go and read the poetries of many poets, and they have written their pain, their emotions, their victory, their everything. And I think Facebook is very strong platform where uh, I found that a big literature family here to support each other. Last year I have joined, but right now I have many families here. And as you can find literature family on Facebook more than other apps. Yeah, I'm right here actually, because on Instagram and YouTube there are a lot of videos which quickly making, and 3 seconds 10 seconds video running and all. But writers who are the foundation of the society don't get much value, much, uh, you know financially they suffer always. We can see the history. We writers always suffer with emotions, with financial problem, with emotions, with family, with friends, with relationships. Always we suffer. But we are foundation. We make home. The name society. We make home of society on our shoulders. We are foundation. We are proud. We are here proud that maybe you can't see us as like you can see an actor in the film, but we are proud that we make our society as our home, in the on our shoulder as foundation. So I want to say these children, please always write reality, truth, because you are the future. And if you write wrong things, people will get wrong you. Okay. So, and if you go for your poetry career, so there are a lot of free websites where you can go and publish your poetries and all. And Amazon give us um, many space that we can go there, and book publishing we can publish free. But I want to say one thing very important. Please be aware, because of lot of publication houses who only want to take money for the book publication. And a person who doesn't write any single word can become a writer with money. This is the reality, and Laiba says always reality. This is not done. You hire a ghost writer and bus You give them money and sit back, and your art become a writer. So in my view, the writer is natural, who don't want much fame, money. No. So this is the history of writer, present, and always writer be like. Yes. We don't want to show it actually. We do it.
We do
Okay?
it.
Yeah. We do
Definitely,
it.
definitely. Wow, that's a very great, vast information from our guest. And obviously, you are enlightening the situations of this South Asia mainly, that we are suffering so many problems, that we are not so much privileged at all. Okay, but yes, we have to write. We have to put this strength to all of this. And now, our next child gonna present his beautiful poem is Rohan Islam. Rohan, are you here? And Rohan, please unmute your mic.
Yes, I
Okay,
can hear you.
uh, great. So, what poem you are going to present today?
When you can imagine.
Okay, okay. Now, just start your poem and cheer our guests.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Rohan Islam. I'm so pleased to be part of today's program. Today I'm gonna read a poem written by my respected teacher Said Sa. The poem's name is You Can Imagine. When you are in the dark, you can't see, but you can imagine how you are going through your life is. Has your life been filled with narrowness or filled with love? Has your life been filled with depression or filled with affection? You can imagine how blessed your life is. You can feel sad for our bad deeds. When you see the light, you can imagine how blessed your life is. Because many blind people haven't seen the light yet. And then be happy with all what you got in your life. Don't feel sad, just be proud of. When you start on the shore of the sea, you can imagine how blessed the diversity of our creation. Be vast like the ocean, be beautiful like the creation, and then be happy with what you got in your life. Don't feel sad, be just proud of. When you are in the dark, you can imagine. Thank you.
Great, great. So beautiful. So beautiful. Thank you so much, Rohan. So now we are going to move in our next question to Francisca again.
Francesca,
That
Francesca.
when is the best time to write a good poem? And what's your observation about that?
The best time to write a good poem is when you're inspired. You can take a pen with you anywhere you go and a piece of paper if you can find one. Please don't write on other people's property because unless they give you permission, but if you have an idea, you can write it even on your hands until you get home because the thing is the idea that you have can be edited and worked on to make a great creation and you don't want to lose your idea. So when you're thinking about something really deeply, go ahead and take a note. And if you have a phone with you, sometimes people have phones, sometimes they don't, but more adults people have phones and they have a notepad, and or if they have an iPad or any kind of thing that they can type into. If you can't use a pen and you want to type or speak into a recorder, you can get those ideas down and then later on work on those ideas because you don't want to lose the idea. Light bulb.
Great, great. That's a nice observation by your side. Okay, so then next to our beautiful presenter, Mushfiqujaman Mushfiq, who will present his next poetry. Mushfiq, are you listening to me? Uh, Mushfiq, you have to, are you unmute your mic?
Yes, unmute my
Okay,
mic.
now we are all listening to you, dear. Just okay, read it.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I hope everyone is well. I'm fine too. Firstly, and I introduce myself. I'm Mushfiq. I'm in class 6 in the Baghdad Gop High School. I'm from Bangladesh, and my district is Baghdad in the division of Khulna. I'm 11 years old. Thanks to my esteemed teacher for giving me this opportunity to recite a beautiful poem on this platform. Having a great chance to recite a poem on this platform is a happier feeling of mine. I'm a child. On my opinion, every child is the future leader of the nation and the whole world. We all need to love children. We need to keep an eye on what a baby needs. Love them and give the opportunities in every case. No one has the right to praise children. My poem today is about children. Today I'm going to recite a beautiful poem written by my teacher with the prayers and love for all. My today's poem is How Dare You? Written by my dear teacher, Mr. Said Khan. Their lives matter. Their smiles matter, their dreams matter, their desires matter. How dare you? You're destroying their life. How dare you? You're snatching their life. How dare you? You're taking away their dreams. How dare you? How dare you? A child who grows wants to live in peace. A child who grows wants to live in happiness. A child who grows wants to live in dreams. They haven't yet learned the lesson of war. They haven't yet learned the lesson of destruction. They only have learned the lesson of peace. They only have learned the lesson of affection. How dare you? You're destroying their lives. How dare you? How thanks my ma'am and thanks.
Marvelous, marvelous, amazing, Mushfiq. You just nailed it. And thank you for your beautiful emotions you just put on. And okay, so now we are moving to the part of observations from our honorable guest. So now I'm first going to uh, Laiba. That what's your observation of this show, and are you gonna present any poem today for us?
Okay, so for the performance, what I saw and what I heard, seriously, it makes me very shocked that in a very young age they perform like that. The way he said, how dare you, amazing, and everything what they said, everyone, not a single child. Actually, I love all the children because children are very sensitive, and I'm very sad that this time, in present time, where we should go further in future, they are oppressed by something in schools, buses, colleges. They face child rape, and this is very sad. When a person, a bad person, an evil person sees a child, he thinks that, wow, child is very easy target for me. I can molest him or her, I can torture him or her, and then I will say that don't tell your parents, otherwise, I will do wrong with you. I will show this video, I will do this. So, always I motivate those children as like you here all. Please never hide anything with your parents, with your teachers, because that culprit, that criminal is more dangerous than two slaps of your parents. Take two slaps of your parents, but never listen to those culprits. They get advantage of your innocence. So please never hide anything. If someone touches you badly, if someone says wrong words to you, abusing you, and you feel something like that, oh my god, what is wrong with it? Seriously, it is happening wrong here, and you should go with your to your parents, to your teacher, and tell frankly. You can tell me if you have anything. We all love you, we all uh, love you, and we tell you how to get rid of this situation, beta. Bachon, every children sorry, every child, I want to say, please tell me. Laiba here, Sabiha here, yeah, Franchisa here, everyone. So you never hide anything, okay? People, good people like us also live in this world, okay? So this is very easy to target a child. Go and rip. How easy? And the system is getting worse in some countries. It hurts here, it hurts when you do everything in the way of humanity, but you feel, you you know you see discrimination on the gender basis, on the skin basis, skin color basis, on your religion basis. It hurts seriously. And with the time, you also feel, with the time, innocent people suffer, and the culprit one is always smiling. I don't think, what is wrong with this world right now? What is going here? Always innocent have to give something in the back, even for breathe, for one core of food, for water. Innocent one, only innocent. Not no government, no rich person, only poor and innocent. So this is very bad, and this will make you overshadow. I want to say this, children, never overshadowed by other person. Always show your will. What you if you go to recite your poetry and you like go your way. Don't think that what people think or say, because I was belong a school where I did not even take a single education of English. But right now, people know me, who is Laiba, and all I did a lot of hard work, a lot of hard work. So, this is, I never go with shyness. That I never go with shyness. Whatever you can think about me, I don't care, because if I'm right here, I don't scare. Okay. So this is observation of mine that it is very important. Please leave every hesitation, every single hesitation, what you feel. Do like, as you say that, okay, you can imagine. So you can imagine that you are alone here in this meeting, and recite loud. What people
Loud.
think, let them think. Let them think. Okay. So poetry, right, Sabiha? Poetry also.
Yes, yes, yes. We are really, really expecting the beautiful poetry from her.
Yeah, so there are a lot of poetries. You, if you go my FB page, there people know me. Laiba always writes about rights. Laiba writes about rights. Laiba writes truth. So I have written many poetries, and one of them, I I always want to say first, may I write the truth. This is the title of my poetry. What I'm not going to recite here, but I wrote, and people went, oh my god, what Laiba wrote here. Laiba wrote about rape. Laiba wrote about poor and rich person. Oh my god, I'm not going to read Laiba's poetry because it tells truth. So the poetry of today for my beautiful co-guest and host, and for daring and aspiring students, sign of equality. This is very important poetry for our upcoming generation and the running generation. Sign of equality. Don't spread discrimination. Holy, we are different physically, but the same inner internal heart. Same function of circulation, same chambers of heart. Don't keep doubt about similarity. We all are same. Need more science? Okay. Facial structures are different, but our origin is same. Okay, two eyes, one nose, two ears, number of feet, hands is same. Still doubt we are same or not? Okay, need more science. The color of blood is red with lungs, respiratory system. No one denies food and water. We all have digestive system. Still doubt we are same or not? Still doubt. Why you are spreading discrimination? Need more science? Okay. We all cry for our loved ones. We all laugh when we are upbeat. All keep transparency in tears. All have transparency in tears. Sometimes all win or all defeat. Please give a message of equality. Reason of discrimination. Discrimination is in the thought. It comes with a supposed notion. It did not originate with us. It is a human developed emotion. Discrimination is human developed emotion. It is not originated with us. We are actually much similar. We are actually much similar. Why? Wait. How are we alike? As there are many discriminators, still, those who talk about unity, they will always spread inequality, and we will not hesitate to show equality. Got it? How similar we are. They all, yes, they always spread.
I'm just
That
speechless,
means in the
speechless.
last,
The way you are bold. Yes, yes,
yeah,
definitely.
that
Say.
means in the last paragraph
Absolutely.
of mine, I wrote that how much we are similar. Sure. Okay, listen. They are spreading discrimination, and we are talking about
Say.
equality, and we
Okay.
will. How similar we are. We can't leave our, nature. We are so much
Yes.
similar. Okay? So this is very important. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are just speechless to your beautiful, bold speech and that beautiful presentation of your poem, which really enlightened our recent social problem and the society we are living. There are so many things, so many discrimination, the racist behavior of people. We just enlightened, and
Even
that's
I
so
am I
true.
am going I'm going through with it. Last year I have lost my mother in the same month. Before 5 years I have lost my father. No back support I have. The society takes me here as an unmarried 26-year-old girl. How much difficult to suffer it. I can feel what is going through seriously. But still I'm here because I deny to be defeated. And still I'm here. I came here. I have a lot of problems physically. I have taken 6 operations in my head. Right now I have pain here, and I was going to say with Sabiha that Sabiha, I can't I can't recite poetry, pen in head, but I did it.
It's just then I have no anything to say that now you are sharing your beautiful days with us, the what you are gone through and the way you are just expressing. It's amazing. It's amazing. And we are proud of you. We love you. And we want you to be that, to be in that way you are now. Thank you. Thank you so much, Laiva. Okay. So now, in our last part, we are going to Francesca. That what's your observation about that whole of our show and any recitation you want to provide us for these beautiful childrens and all the guests?
First, I really love Libya and all of the things that uh, is brought forth by the poetry shared and the thoughts and the process that you're going through. Um, a lot of us are people who actually have had head injuries and things that people don't believe that we're still around and that we're still doing the best we can with our lives. So I want to tell you, children around where you are and around the world, they're listening to us because I'm sure this will be shared around the world, and it's an inspiration to have all of you children reciting these poems at this early age and to give us insight on things in life that you care about. I really enjoy listening to your work because it's all important and you guys are important and you got to remember that every day, no matter what anybody says or if anybody bullies you or tells you something that's not true. You just got to remember there are people that care about you. And if you ever feel alone, like Labia said, you must go talk to someone. It doesn't matter who, as long as they're a nice, positive person so they can lift your spirits. You don't want to get involved with people who have the wrong attitude toward you and the wrong ideals toward how they want to treat you. Every person on this earth demands respect. And we can respect each other by even writing poetry about each other. You may be inspired by Labia today. Somewhere, something she said may inspire you to write a poem. And you don't know it yet, but it may come out in your life. And you may feel that it's a wonderful thing. And I know that you said about doing one poem, and I will do a short poem here that I wrote about fulfilling a promise because this is meaningful. This is a poem that I have written. It's called Fulfilling a Promise. When you fulfill a promise, it brings great peace. Peace is something we need in this world right now. Be careful what you promise. The unfinished promises never make dreams come true. Make as many dreams come true as you do promises. The longer a promise goes, the harder it is to fulfill. So the longer you wait to fulfill a promise, then it may not, look like it's going to happen, but you just keep it on your calendar, you keep it on your mind, you write it down. And if you promise somebody something, try to deliver it as long as it's not going to hurt you, because that is how they receive you, as a kind person, an honest person, and things of that nature. I know all of you today have been a very wonderful group, and I have learned a lot from each and every one of you. So please keep up all the wonderful work that you're doing. And it doesn't matter where in the world you are, you always have a place. And remember that. Remember, you always have a place. You always have a belonging with poets, with friends, with people who will reach out to you and care about you. If you find yourself in a place where you're alone and all this, you just must not be in the right place. Just move ahead and go to another place and meet more people that do care and want you in their lives, because there are people who do need you in many ways. So find those people and let the people who don't treat you with respect, just leave them in their place and don't associate with the way that they want to control you and hurt you ever. And we are here, all of us are here for you throughout our lives, as long as we're alive, because we all have health issues. So you have to remember, but there will be other people who come behind us and say the same. We'll be there for you. You need to take a list and make a list of those people that you can count on when time comes. So thank you so much, Sabia and Libya, and all of you beautiful students. I say children, but I know that you will soon be young adults that are also in this world contributing, and you are contributing now to poetry. So we're so happy to have you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much to our beautiful guests. And they're all beautiful observations. And the way the Francia and the Laiba said that we are friends to you all. We are. Just express, just share what you are feeling, what any kind of negativity you have faced or you are facing. Just share with us. We are the guardian with you, and we are the friend with you, and that's the very important thing to all of the people and the world. So now we are in the last part of that show, but the one thing I have to say that our these children are very very much interested on this show, and not only that, they took a very great preparation for that. They are going to present these beautiful poems in front of these two valuable guests. So that's all for today, and thank you so much. And the behind the all, I want to thankful that Said Bhaiya, Said brother of us, and he is just doing his every way to great initiative. He was going for this Glory Future Foundation and all of us. So in last, thank you everyone. Thank you so much for joining, and thanks from every heart of Glory Future Foundation. Thank you, and in last, thanks to our all the audiences who are joining with us in live, or who must be later just seeing this show. Okay, thank you, and that's all from my side. Ms. Sabiha Fairuz Mahmood, child leader of Bangladesh, concluding here now from our child, and that's all. Thank you so much.